Welcome, Hordlings, to some more Inquisitor. Alright, so, still trying to figure out the quest with the sewer. Do not know why it's not working, but I did at least manage to sell and get my inventory cleaned up. So we have our potions and sigils, symbols, seals, sigils, whatever. Arrows, miscellaneous things that'll get dumped into there. Of course, when we pick up quest items, if they don't fit in the first screen, they go to the second. Just keeping weapons here that I might use, and then last page, of course, for quest items. Still don't know which dead girl I get to drop, or if I'm all done here with that quest. But slowly but surely getting things a little organized here. And still, I can't do anything with Harmouth. Which is kind of confusing. Palos Ventimus. He's got magical boxes. I'm still stashing mine. I need to remember to buy. There we go. Get my potions fleshed out. What kind of belt do I have? 33 stamina plus one to non-magical skills is pretty big. This would be great if it was health regeneration. $9 tributes. Don't really care about magical skills. So none of this is going to help me. Tofurky also reminded me that Sixth Sense, you cast that, it identifies all your shit. So there's no reason for me to waste money doing that. Completely forgot about that. I have 2 rings here. +3 strength. Definitely need to replace that. Resistance to pretty much everything. The Baptist Rage ring. That's worth hanging on to. 2% chance of causing 150 damage. That could be better. Suicidal ring of physical damage resistance. -11 in my armor class. No thanks. Necklace is non-magical skills, so I really don't want to replace that. This isn't bad, but we really want things that are adding to multiple abilities. This would be great if I was a magic user, but I'm not really not into. Anyways. Okay, don't need to identify items anymore. Go back to blessing myself. Hello, brother. How are you doing? Have you found out anything about my chain? I must get it back at any cost. It's a matter of honor.
I found some chain, brother, here.
You found it, brother. I can't believe it. My chain is back, thank you. I'm deeply indebted to you. Please accept some gold as a token of my gratitude. Thank you, brother, but I must tell you this. The circumstances under which I found your train were, well, surprising. Really? What do you mean? Could you be more specific? I found your chain in an abhorrent pagan shrine near the local place of execution. And it's obvious there had been a dark ritual performed a short time before, because I found the body of a young girl with prolapsed innards there. What? My chain in such an abhorrent place? Unbelievable. Looks like the theft wasn't a simple theft. It was meant to make me look like a heretic suspect, I'm sure about that. What else could you deduce from finding my chain there? Then I took it part in the ritual? How disgusting. That's a possible explanation, brother, but you're also probably a guilty son's a bitch. It's also possible that it was you who lost the chain during the ritual. What will you say about that? That's ridiculous, brother. I'm a paladin of the Brotherhood of the Righteous, not a renegade who cuts up bodies of young girls in cellars and gets satisfied by the sight of their innards. I'm telling you, someone's trying to discredit me, and you should find out who, instead of suspecting me of all kinds of perversities. Maybe. But I don't trust any of you, priest. I heard some rumors there's a war brewing, brother. Do you know anything about it? There's a war, there's nothing we can do about it. It's God's, no mortal can put a stop to it. Death to the enemies of faith, death to the heretics, and all that don't live according to the word of God. Alright, anyways, who gives a shit? We completed a quest. We got some XP. We got some gold. Alright, what's next on the agenda? Still got 2 pages of fucking quest. Consecrating the temple and the ruins of the pagan tower of Galabornium. Yeah, you don't want to go there yet. We're still working on the spell book of Prince Far Darlian. Let's see, getting a bottle of Chateau de Trebuchet. We should be able to do that, no? That sounds easy. Kidnap wife. Let's see, the armor Hans von Drickmann wants me to get his magic hammer. Let's go check that out. Some of these places might be beyond me, but... So there's Galabornium here. Cemetery, Tree of Death. A good old wasteland in the Von Hunt settlement. I don't see anything else. Okay, well, we've been to the cemetery. That much is kind of obvious. We need to probably go touch base with Master Dieter about the girls. I think we've a little bit into that now. So let's head to Glassberg's west. Hail to you, brother. Have you solved that case already? Time is running out quickly, and I'm getting a little bit impatient. The sooner you hand me over the criminal and convincing evidence, the better, both for me and, of course, for you. Sorry, Master. Still haven't solved the case. However, I need to talk to you. I've heard certain rumors about one of our former brothers in Order, Master, whose name is Henry de Montreal. He seems he's killing whoever he meets in Glassburg. What can you tell me about him? Henry de Montreal, you said? Yes, it's really a terrible case. I never think such madness was hidden in his mind. I accepted him into the Order myself, and I was one who named him Paladin. He was an excellent swordsman, the best of all of us in my opinion. Nobody was matched for him. I suppose he'd really be a firm supporter of our local chapter. I don't know what went wrong with him. Suddenly he started to behave like a madman. He started challenging his brothers and killed anyone who stood against him. He was expelled from the Order for that. He's been wandering around Glassburg since then. Whoever he meets, he challenges and kills him. Me and my brothers have been searching for him, but our search has been fruitless. Do you know anything about the cult of the Children of the New Order, Master? I do know some things about the cult of the Children of the New Order. If I remember it well, it was a rather numerous and quickly spreading cult of demon invocators that was created in the Empire during the restless times at the end of the 10th century. The cult was founded by a self-appointed dark prophet named Lucius, who foretold the end of the world and was released of Satan from his 1,000 years imprisonment. Soon the cult found some members among the gentry and nobles, and then it became a really dangerous movement, which was hard nut to crack for the Inquisition. However, fortunately for Uthurst, the cult of the Children of the New Order didn't spread into the other faithful countries, and because of that, we were spared from the grim raging of the Holy Office. What came to pass in the end was that we had come to pass. What came to pass in the end was what had to come to pass. All members of the cult were caught and executed, including members of the Emperor's family. Several hundred heretics were burned in the Emperor's Square in Benorium in 1021. And that was the end of the cult of Children of the New Order. So you think the cult doesn't exist nowadays? You think it didn't have any followers who escaped from the Pope's Inquisition? Yes, that's exactly what I think. The Pope's Inquisition is very precise, as you yourself must know very well. They don't hesitate to extirpate the seed of heresy together with a lump of healthy ground, if you understand me. They act according to the principle that in the case the innocent man is executed, God will take care of his soul. Thus, I firmly believe the Children of the New Order belong to the past, as well as many other cults of those times. Several hundred years have passed since, after all. And if I can give some advice, you better pay attention to groups existing nowadays that are much more dangerous for our realm than some long-abandoned cult. Well, that makes you sound like a guilty fuck just by saying that. I'm looking for the hammer of Bonhard von Drickmal. Do you happen to know where it could be located? Bonhard said to have hidden it somewhere before he left the war. You're not the first and neither the last who's looking for the hammer of Bonhard von Drickmal. And one who finds it will get very, very rich, because if only half of what people say about the hammer is true, a nifty blacksmith would be able to make real wonders with it. But first, someone would have to find it. Bonhard is said to have buried the hammer somewhere just before he went to the Barbarian Wars in 977 when the land was attacked. But he took the knowledge of where he hid it. Some people say he hid it somewhere in the scaffold, and others declare it must be buried someplace near Devil's Caverns. Who can say really where it is? That's what I'm looking for, is Devil's Caverns. It's actually exactly what I'm looking for. But it's not adding on the map. Must be a place that I have to go to later. I do not see Devil's Caverns anywhere. What was this quest from Tintin? The comedian has implored me to exculpate him from the charge of theft for which he was going to be executed if he's caught. In exchange for that, he would be lend his thieving skills to my services. He claims to be able to steal anything in the whole wide world. Look, dude, I'm honestly only into meat shields, if you know what I'm saying. I'm so glad to see you, knight. I'm on the tender hooks. Are you bringing me Chateau de Trebuchet? The first knight, Don Rodrigo de Valacour, may arrive at any moment. Not yet. Answer me some questions. I've heard you accuse Tintin, the comedian, of theft, innkeeper. Yes, that's true. Caught the pettis scrub stealing in the Episcopal Cathedral. It was his turn. Finally, he stole all sorts of things here in Gladsburg, but no one caught him in the act. He was laughing into our faces for lots of years. Damn vulture. But now he's gonna get what he deserves. God's justice is slow, but sure. I'll gladly go to have a look at his execution. Tintin asserts it was only your personal revenge for owing you money for meals and drinks. What can you tell me about that? Yeah, he owes me some money, that's true, but I saw him stealing. It sure as there's God above me. His debt has nothing to do with it. Maybe you're telling the truth, and maybe not. In any case, I want you to take the testimony back. And why should I do that, knight? With all due respect, I caught the thief in the act, and I don't see a single reason to let him get away with it. If my words can't persuade you, I'm willing to pay you for the cooperation. What would you say? How about this? Look, innkeeper, either you'll take your testimony back or you'll get yourself into quite a messy situation, I guarantee it. And for what? I didn't rob anybody. What justice is this? A paladin of the Brotherhood of Righteous threatens me with arrest because I testified against a notorious thief whom I caught in the act? But as you like, knight, I'll take my testimony back if you wish so. I don't want to get into trouble because of that damn scrub. It's a wise decision, good man. The alternative was to pay him 2,000 gold. And I didn't want to do that. Now let's head back to Gladsburg East. Head to the Duke's house. Duke Robert Hedrick. I need to ask all kinds of questions. Where's the one about... Here we go. It's on the top. I found out that the accusation of the trickster Tintin of the stealing of monstrance of St. Roderick from the Episcopal Temple was false. I would like to acquit him. Excuse me, did I understand you correctly, knight? You want to acquit Tintin of the theft? You must be kidding. I must remind you that there was an eyewitness. Tintin is probably going to be sentenced to death. And the evidence is clear, there's no doubt about it.
As far as I know, the only evidence is the innkeeper. Wintram's testimony, and he took it back. He said he'd been mistaken.
I don't believe that. Did he really take his testimony back? But why would he do that? He has a score to settle with Tintin. He must have been waiting for an opportunity like this.
But still, he took it back, as I've already said. That's why I demand that Tintin is acquitted and the proceedings against him stopped.
Well, then, if it's really true, I must admit further prosecution of Tintin would be illegal. His guilt hasn't been proved, and there's not enough evidence to justify further prosecution. But it's strange. Tintin has such a bad reputation, and I thought he'd finally going to get what he deserved. I must have made a mistake.
I'd also like to ask you, Grand Duke, whether you recognize this piece of rag. Does it come from any of your clothes?
Let me see. Yes, this looks like it does come from my travel cloak. I don't use it very often anymore. Where did you find it?
That's not important, but please tell me, when was the last time you wore it?
I really don't remember. That probably in the winter.
Thank you.
Welcome, Knight. I really have no idea where I could have damaged the cloak.
Do you know there's a testimony according to which you desecrated a grave in the municipal cemetery and stole the body of the deceased?
What? What kind of nonsense is that? Who dares to spread gossip like that about me?
That's not important, Grand Duke. I'd like to know what you have to say about it.
What else can I say other than it's a dirty lie? An attack on me, gossip's been made to discredit me, if not something worse. Tell me who told you.
I'm sorry, Grand Duke, I can't do that. I'm bound by the vow of silence.
As you wish, Knight. I'm going to find out myself.
What do you think about the crisis that is spreading across the realm? Or, better yet, I'm looking for Von Drickmart's hammer. Tell me where it is bound before I chop off your fucking head.
I know which hammer you're talking about, and of course I've heard that it was buried somewhere together with the rest of Bonhard von Drickmart's property. I found a few reports of the event in the Municipal Chronicle, but none of it gives any details as to where the hammer could be, so I can't help you in your investigation.
Have you encountered the cult of the Children of the New Order here in Glatzburg?
The Children of the New Order? No, I don't recall hearing anything like that. I'm not absolutely sure. I've never heard of that cult. It's rather a question to ask Cardinal Tranquilius or Judge Welfare. They know more about the heretic cult and movements. After all, it's their mission.
I need to get some wine called Chateau de Trebuchet. Do you have any idea where the fuck I can find said wine?
Are you preparing a celebration? You've chosen a really exquisite wine, no mistake. But anyway, I haven't tried the excellent beverage for some time now. It's because you can only get it in Alvaron, the royal city these days. The merchants are not willing to risk such a loss of precious goods by transporting it here. Thus, I don't think you're going to get your Chateau de Trebuchet here in the city.
The rest of these are pretty basic. But we did get some new... Well, first of all, we finished a quest. We can go tell Tinfin that he is a free man. Hopefully we did the right thing, or the at least profitable thing. But I'll just be happy to get the quest completed, to be honest. This is kind of like an isometric version of Might and Magic. I love playing the game. I love the lack of linearity. I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Probably going to be some moments where we're just walking around in the wasteland. I've basically acquired bits and pieces of information from GOG.com and Steam and GameFAQs and whatever I can muster together for this game, but there is really no steadfast, purely good walkthrough for this. Probably because the game was not as successful as it should have been. I actually think this is a fantastic game. The dialogue is fucking on point. They could have separated it better and made it a little easier to read. There's another, yeah, there's another one. Come on, fight me, bitch. I don't know you're another modifier. Ooh, -1 strength penalty. I'm so upset. God, the fuck out of here. Look at that. Negative effects, -2 strength penalty. Oh well. Go. Eat my ass. By the way, from now on, all Inquisitor episodes will be an hour. I've decided to not do the 30-minute episodes on this because honestly this game right now especially is kind of moving at a slow pace, and I just feel like I'm not getting enough done in 30 minutes, even though we're about to turn in our second quest, which is not bad. Hi there, Knight. So how's it going with the charge of mine? Have you done anything about it yet? To tell the truth, I'd like to return to the city again. I really don't enjoy staying here in the wilderness. Yes, Tintin, you're free again. Grand Duke Hedrick has withdrawn the charge against you.
Really? That's incredible. You're really smart, Knight. With all respect, this was really great work. I almost thought they'd burn me at the stake for some damn heathen, all because of the silly monstrons.
How should I understand that?
Well, I didn't want to tell it to you straight because it could make you angry, but I really stole the monstrons.
But there was no devilry in it, Knight, I swear. When I did it, I was dead drunk. I made a bet with the inn that I would steal it during the holy service. I don't know, it crossed my mind. Such bunk. It was because of the wine I drank. I didn't realize it was absolute idiocy to steal a church and during Mass. That was the only reason the innkeeper Wentrim saw me doing it. If I had been sober, no one would have seen anything. You think you've outfoxed me, but you're wrong. I'll get a pouch of gold from you, or I'll go find some convincing evidence against you. You'll end up at the stake before you're able to say sorry. What? A pouch of gold? That's racketeering. Can you call yourself God's knight? Where's your morality? And what about your knightly honor? Besides, where shall I get so much money? You're a little bit moralistic for a thief stealing in the temple, Tintin. You surely have money. I think you melted the monstrons and sold the gold. Alright, here's the money. It's useless to malign ourselves for a few coins. And naturally, you still have my promise to give you the reward in form of my skills of obtaining. When you're in need, just ask me. I'll fetch you whatever I want. Good to know. When I need your help, I'll let you know. Farewell. Goodbye, knight. I better return to the city. The wilderness is bad for me. When you need something, come around. Well, I will. And thank you for the money that I will deliver to the church right now as we speak. Yes. That's where I'm off to. Alright, so Tintin goes and hangs out in Glassburg West, and we can get items and shit from him. He's kind of like the Thieves Guild, the black market, if you will. Just like to respawn out of here. I remember if I went down here. Oh yeah, I didn't have the key. But we can just beat doors down in this. So, eat my ass. Right? Or is there a fucking lever somewhere? There we go. Z. Z is the key. Doesn't look like we can chop this door down. We will need to come back to the abandoned keep some other time. You're attacking me, man. No negative effects. Oh yeah, got my 90 strength back, bitch. Nope, you can meat shield on them guys, and then I'll come in and whoop your ass from behind. Kill the infernal monsters. Von Grimschloss. Yeah, what quest is that? Must have been the other one. Paladin von Grimschloss from the Order of the Brotherhood of Righteous that I would help him purge the dungeon under the ruins of the pagan. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's the dungeon in the upper right here. So there's got to be a way to get in there. Something I'm missing is a lever or something stupid. God damn it! Get away from me. That is the most helpful thing about the NPCs. Is you can back off and let the monsters chop on them, and then you're just sitting there not taking any damage. They're basically like, you know, damage mitigation. Like meat shields. Alright, let's do a backup save. I'm good. We're all good. Oh, see, you just saw it wear off on the camera. -2, -1. Perfect. That is so good to know. That makes this game... I mean, if the game was like that, it would really ruin the game. There's got to be a way to bash this fucking door open, though. Ah, now we're hitting it. Alright, well, we just have to wait. I don't think my guy's weapons ever break. Can I give these guys better weapons? You just drop that shit. I can't give these guys better weapons, can I? Whoa! Shit. Now I can't even walk. That's a lot of things I love about this game, but I'll tell you what, the fact that you literally need a rogue or to bash down the doors, I have a feeling there's not a key for that door. Because it's directly tied to the quest with the Paladin. So if that is the case, which it seems like it is, that's pretty stupid. There should always be a key in the game that opens a door in every chest, period. Like maybe a few chests where there's no key that you can find, so the rogue actually has like a perk. But a main door to get into a quest, that's kind of unacceptable. You should never have to damage your weapon on a fucking door, because that's the only way in. It's just stupid. That's just bad practice. It's bad RPG practice. Don't fucking do that again, you silly ass Czechoslovakian motherfuckers. If you ever make another game, don't you fucking dare. Okay, now let's go back to kicking ass and see what the game. You guys are getting a whole another half hour. You used to get half hour Inquisitor, and now I am promising you hour-only videos from now on. Which basically means you're going to get one video instead of two a night. But it's a guaranteed hour. That's better than a guaranteed 30 minutes from the game order. I could just cut the camera now and be like, fuck you later. However, I'm a man of honor. Something. So far, this seems like a acceptable dungeon for me to be in. It's not like kicking the shit out of me. like Galabornium. I went there once, and as soon as I appeared, both my henchmen were dead. That was an interesting journey, to say the least. Take your time, guys. Go ahead. Ooh, perfect plate mail. That will sell for money. Some gold. And of course, I have a bunch of potions here. I'm trying to keep a little organized. I will just drink these motherfuckers, even though I can't sell them, so. Just mix them up for now, no biggie. Can organize all that later. I do not care about regular arrows. I will put these arrows here. Gonna sell all that shit anyways. I'll replace this one with this one and up drink that shit. Okay. Another locked door. Now, 99 times out of 99 times, the key to that door would be in the same dungeon. So, let's just see what happens. Not afraid of those skeletons. -1 strength penalty to me, that means back off and let them beat the shit out of your dog. That's what a Valiant Paladin does. My dog is definitely getting his ass beat. So am I, for that matter. Learning how to kite, 101. I'll sell that, I don't give a shit. Let there be light. These fucking shitty ghosts, dude. God damn it, I always forget about my stamina. Sitting there fucking staring. Every single fucking chest in this game is trapped. Such bullshit. Come on. I'll beat the hell out of this chest. Knew that was coming. Wow, really? Such bullshit, man. It's the other big problem with this game is you can't have a fucking a fucking dungeon that you just stomp through and then you open a fucking chest and all of a sudden everyone's dead. It's just stupid. It's bad pro gaming. Those kind of enemies should be not in a fucking chest. You don't have 12 ghosts jump out of a chest and kill the party because they sat there and swung at a chest to break it fucking open for 19 minutes. It's just fucking poor. Why would you think that's funny? Granted, there is a magical weapon in there. We're all about to get hit by a fireball, by the way. Or acid, or whatever the fuck happened. Poisoned. That's lovely. Basically in a few minutes. That was a big poison spell. Might go try to get this chest open, but maybe lure the ghost to me instead. Well, the biggest problem is that it freezes me and I can't do shit.
But fuck, man, I can't do anything. See how fast they fucked up the dog? My other guy's already dead. This is fucking stupid. These guys are way too strong. Fuck them. That's fucking dumb. That's not meant to happen. So now I gotta fucking remember that there's a chest there. Because I am too low level to even get close to fighting that shit. And I seriously doubt any of those fucking things is gonna do a damn bit of thing about it. Alright, let's head back to that door that we inevitably need to beat up, because, again, unless the key was in that chest, which I doubt it was. You're still poisoned to shit. Get some skill, a whore. I don't know if there's a count since we still have a couple ghosts running around here. Again, it'd be stupid if I fucked myself out of a quest because there are people, enemies that are 10 times the strength of everything else you fight in the dungeon. It's not that cool to do in every place, which just seems to be happening a lot now. You go through a dungeon, and all of a sudden there's one room that's just unbeatable. It's not fun if it's in every dungeon. I have OCD. I like to clear shit. Either way, I'm slowly and surely building experience. I'm getting paid. Alright, this worked. Brother, the hell spawns in the dungeon under the ruins of the pagan watchtower are all dead. Did you really manage to do it? They killed all those infernal monsters out there, right? In that case, please accept my humble apology. I wronged you and behaved in a way no real servant of God should behave. I'm sorry. It's alright, my son. We all sin now and then. You're right, brother. I'm going to do penance immediately. Prove to me that not all our brothers forget their real missions, which is to fight evil in all its forms. Cool story, bro. Look at that. Down to 3 pages of quest. Rocking it. Rock'em sock'em fucking robots. Everybody's rock'em sock'em robots. Another magical box. We like those. I wish I could fit. What else am I not? Just identify 3 items. Okay, selling that. Perfect plate mail, doesn't matter. It's not magical at all. What's next on the quest list? Let's get it. Alright, Jeanette the chambermaid has implored me to bring Christian Bucco to justice for seducing and dishonoring her with the help of infernal powers. Apparently he did the same to many other girls. We can go investigate this. Well, they got fucked up. This just means it's a broke-ass knife. Don't forget, the Game Hoarder Marathon will commence on the Monday following the second week of April. The 9th is Sunday. So 10th or 11th we'll get into it. Monday I will be having my normal game night, but we'll see. I want to burn myself out. What do you want from me, Knight? The answers, Brookwelt. I want some answers from you. Ask your questions if you must. Well, Doesn't have anything about me. The fuck? Christian Bookwell. Okay. We have the quest. I've already heretics. I've already told you about. Okay, so we've talked to this guy, and I just forgot because it was 5 years ago. I've already told you about the only suspicion of heresy I have, about the Jeanette the maid, that she tried to bewitch me with the help of dark sorcery. That's all. So we need to go back and talk to the maid. I've learned to just hit W to quick swap my weapons. Helps. Oh, I didn't want to go to the wasteland. I want to go to... Look how it just slaps me in the middle of that shit. Makes you miss the days of yore. When they put you on the edge of the fucking map where you belong. Whoa! Someone's coming at last! The waiting's almost started to tire me. There's nothing worse than to waste my time by waiting for such difficult divine mission rest on my shoulders. Clashing of swords, furious shouting of the duelist, and the cry defeated. Yes, that's my way, my mission. Duels to the death. So let's look at whom sent my way today. A paladin of the Brotherhood of Righteous. Wow! I'm really honored. Welcome, Brother-in-Arms. You've come in the right time. What are you talking about, good man? And who the fuck are you? You asking me who I am, brother? Then know that my name's Henry de Montreal. What I'm doing here, I'm waiting for you. I'm here to challenge you to a duel. I've heard about you, brother. They say you used to be a member of the Brotherhood of Righteous, but you were expelled because of your frequent duels. Since you've been murdering everyone on sight, there's a high reward offered for you. Murdering? Well, crossed your mind, brother? That's only slander. I've never murdered anyone. Everyone I fought has a chance not only to defend, but of course also to kill me. I can't help it if God has chosen me as his champion. Then I'm the best swordsman in the world. But enough of that talking, brother. We'll fulfill the will of God. And God! Really? Okay, well guess what? I'm gonna fucking destroy you, dude. And you're sitting there slashing away at my dog. Just super fucking rude. Eat that shit face. You've beaten me, brother. That's fucking incredible. That means I'm not the best swordsman in the world. And all what I did wasn't the will of God, but oh my God, what did I do? What happened to me? Why did I do all this? Good gracious, I'm a serial killer of innocent people. See, I freed you from your delusion. Under the presumption you've been administering the will of God, you're committing evil in the worst of forms. The time has come for you to atone for your terrible deeds. Go and do good anywhere you set foot. There's a long way before you redress all injustice you perpetrate. Yes, you're right, brother. To set forth on the way of penance and remedy all that I did in my blindness. Thank you, brother. I know my soul has no hope for salvation, but I'll hope I can at least partly atone for all the wrongs I've caused. Here, brother, take all my possessions. I do not need them anymore. I forsake them as a token of my purity. I will wander the world as a poor pilgrim because I at last know that's my destiny. Farewell, brother. Fare fucking well. And we solved another quest. I'm not sure which one that even was, but we're down to still three pages. It might have been a quest within itself. Heading to the Von Hunt settlement. Let's ask her a few questions because I told you about the suspicion of heresy knights. Have you forgotten about Christian Brookwell? They're blaming each other. The Archangel Gabriel happened. I heard that close to the ruins of Galibornium there are caves called Devil's Caverns. It's because they lead to hell itself, and infernal creatures can use them to come to our world. Well, we're looking for these Devil's Caverns. And they really do so. So I guess I have to probably go to Galibornium to get the Devil's Caverns, which Galibornium is... I don't know. I tried going there and I got my ass beat. From time to time, surroundings of the city are flooded with bloodthirsty devils, sly beasts with long tails, scaly skin, and huge mouths full of sharp fangs. It's not advisable to leave the house because those they catch will never be seen again. They are said to be summoned by heretics who let them feed on the bodies of their faithful. I don't know what's going on with this quest. I must have to prove something else. Von Hunt besought me to help his kidnapped wife who's fallen into the hands of marauding knight Bentley. We need to find this rogue settlement. They're excited to go kick some ass. God protect the king. Hail to you, brother. How do you do? Not bad, but I believe it could be better, brother. Do you think I won't hold you up for too long? I want to ask you a few questions. I need this wine. I'm sorry, but I really won't help with that. You can't expect me to help a knightly brother of mine with getting spirits. Even if I can give you some good advice, the wine is not for me. That's what all people say to me, brother. Fuck you, then. What do you think about the current crisis of the realm being dragged into, brother? Do you really want to know the truth, brother? Do you really want to know what I think about the current crisis?
That's why I asked. In that case, now that we're facing here is total and irreversible end. The decay of all that seemed to be strong and stout till now. The faith is ruined. The realm is falling apart. The dark times will soon rule the day. God punished us for our sins and put us on trial. And as you can see, instead of repentance and submission, people are looking up to wicked idols. Instead of arms of the Holy Mother Church, they run to cults that offend God themselves in existence. To punish those who have the lack of faith. Oh yes, that's what should be done. Because they committed sins and they don't want to find a way back. Although a saving hand was offered to them, there's so few of us who are still trying to make things right. If only there weren't conflicts between Holy Office and my order. I wish our powers could be combined instead of standing in opposition to each other, but this is all in vain. Alright folks, we're well past our hour. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon with more Inquisitor. And hopefully we wrap up another 3 or 4 quests.